Alright guys, so as you know from previous video, this Suzuki LT500, also known as the Quadzilla, after I got done riding it, coolant was all over the motor. It was all over in here. Some of it was like up there. It was all splattered all around. And that was after riding it like a top speed run on it. And I was riding it kind of hard. I was doing like top speed runs, and I did a couple burnouts in the gravel. And coolant was just getting everywhere. I could hear it boiling up by the radiator, and over when it was on the bolt right here, it was boiling. So the motor was super hot. The motor does still have compression, so it's not like I blew it up or anything. It still has like a lot. Like that's pretty good. But yeah, coolant was in here. It was all over. And today we're gonna take the oil out and see if there's coolant in the oil, which will tell us that coolant's in the oil pretty much. If there's not coolant in the oil, well, if there's coolant in the oil, then we think it's the water pump probably, or like a seal or a gasket that's letting the coolant come in, which is not good. So we're gonna do that right now. Just take off. There's a bolt right underneath the motor. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's right there. That big one's sitting right there. We're gonna untwist that guy, and we'll check the coolant. And if there's coolant in the oil, you can see it. It'll be on like the surface because oil and water don't mix, and coolant is like 50-50 water and something else. So it'll be like on the surface. You can definitely tell. So we'll see. Let's just hope it's not that. A couple of you guys said it might have been just getting too hot and it was overflowing from the radiator, and the radiator's right here, so the wind blowing all that stuff would make it come down to the motor. Another person said that the base gasket right there, as you can see, there is one in there. It's just kind of small. Yeah, it's right there. If it would focus. There is a base gasket. It's a thin one, but there is one. A lot of you guys said that was blown. You can see it right here. And then there's a head gasket up here. A lot of you guys said that was blown too. So we'll check everything. We'll just go through everything. I don't think it is the head gasket because the head gasket was dry after I got done riding it. You don't think it's the head gasket, right?
I don't know.
Because after I got done riding it, I checked it right away, and that was all dry up here. So, and the base gasket is kind of thin, but it wasn't wet or anything. So, oh, look at this up here, Chuck.
What?
You can see stuff right here that looks like residue from something. Is that just the pipe? Yeah, might just be the pipe. We'll have to check the coolant too, the level of it. Because the radiator's right here, and the cap is right up here underneath this plastic part.
What does it look like when it dries?
Coolant?
Yeah.
I think it just evaporates. A couple of you guys also said that there might be a pinhole in the line coming down here, through here. That would be blowing it back up when it's under pressure. See how that line goes all the way?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That's a really long line.
But why would you get all the way? Oh, there's also a line up there that goes to the top of the thing. That could be.
Yeah, that could be it too.
That would be more likely, I would think. Because it's dropping. I have a tube, and then the wind, when you're going, it moves it down over the whole motor. I'm not sure, but we'll drain the oil here and quick look at this. Should be interesting. Stay tuned. All right, so we got the oil dripping
Looks a
out.
little thin. Like,
Looks like there's not a whole lot in there.
Yeah.
No metal shavings in it. We just felt it, or Charlie did. So that's good. As you can see, there's no coolant in it.
Because it's oil and water don't mix. So.
Yeah. Kick it over a couple times. Yeah, it seems pretty good. And it's supposed to have 1,000 milliliters, which I don't think that's even close.
No, they have to measure it out.
I don't even think that's anywhere near enough.
Yeah, my third like that more than that.
Yeah. So maybe it was just low on oil? I'm not.
Oil burner.
We'll let that drain for a while. We didn't warm up the engine, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, they're supposed to do that.
So maybe it's just kind of thick in there and taking a while to come out. But that's one good thing. There's no coolant in the oil. It's very good. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how much oil this thing has. We'll do an oil change on it just to make sure. I don't know what kind of oil it takes, but we'll look it up and see. We've got some of this. This is some good stuff right here. HP Trans High Performance Racing Transmission Oil, Pro Honda. I don't know if that'll work in there. It's 80W, 85W. Okay. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Alright guys, so this is how much oil was in it. I don't even think it was enough, first of all. But that's how much oil. I mean, it wasn't like a whole lot, like my hand compared to that. I think it might be close to the correct amount. Yeah, it could be. But we're gonna change out the oil. We've got some of this. Let's put the whole bottle in. It takes 1,000 milliliters, so this is 946 milliliters right there, as you can see. We're gonna put the whole bottle in and maybe just a tad more of the other bottle, just to top it off. But yeah, it should be good then. Oil change on it then. One thing out of the way, and there's no coolant in it. So that's always good.
Yeah, there's no coolant in the whole thing.
Isn't that good though? I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, that is.
I don't have to worry about any gaskets or seals that broke. So we'll do the oil change here quick and try to figure out where this coolant leak is coming from. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's the old oil. We're gonna measure that out and see how much was in there. We'll pour it back into the container. And we just got done putting that oil in there. So that's all done. Good to go. We're gonna start it up now and get the oil moving through there so everything's lubed up. And that should be good for the oil change. Next, we'll probably take off this little panel right here and check and see how full that coolant is underneath here to see if it's losing, how much it's losing each ride. So yeah, stay tuned. You want to just measure this out quick? Want to pour it in there with the funnel? We'll see how much was in there. I don't know if it can be that much. Oh, it will be, I think. It'll be close.
Seems like enough.
This seems like too small.
Yeah.
I think it might be perfect. This is risky business.
Spelling?
No. Is that thunder? It's snowing and thundering. Or is that a car?
I can't tell. It sounds like garbage cans.
Something's going on out there.
Something tricky. Let me know when
It's about halfway right now. Yeah, it might be perfect.
it's more than half. I can see it.
Well, it's still coming.
Yeah, that's like good, I think.
Might just have to keep this oil.
Yeah.
It might be new. What's that? The Kriegies?
You can tell. That
Oh.
fills all the way up.
That was the perfect amount. Look at that. Wow.
Literally fills that thing all the way up.
Yeah, that would be the perfect amount too.
We should probably add a little
Yeah, a little
more.
bit from the other container into it. Then keep this, because that's probably still good oil. Better than most bikes. We'll just
You can
use it for a
like
crap bike.
mopeds and stuff.
Yeah. Just mark it though with like a marker. So we don't mess up the good kind with the bad. Well, that one's red, right?
Yeah, but let me get one.
Just pour this one out with the funnel.
Pour what one?
This one, so we don't have to cut that.
I need to get one more. Just put this on. Sticker. We have stickers.
Oh, look at those stickers. Charlie used to be obsessed with stickers. Hence, where's the helmet? Where's your helmet, boy? He completely just
Claps everything out with stickers.
claps his whole helmet out with stickers.
It's actually kind of cool though, my helmet.
Got the Suzuki random one. The Send It.
Suzuki FMF. And this is a shop in the UP for snowboards. Mexico. American flag.
Represent America.
And then Yamaha. Yup.
Lots of stickers
100%
going
right
on.
here.
Oh man. Alright, add a little bit of this. Is that the good kind?
Yeah.
Got the funnel. We'll add a little bit more just to be safe. Alright, go for it. Probably good, right? Alright, cool. And as you guys know, look at that color. It's all red. Honda. It's the good stuff.
Ain't no Suzuki crap.
Just put like $11 worth of oil in the bike.
Yeah, that's probably not worth it. Yeah.
It's crazy that this thing's $4,000.
Yeah. It is.
I honestly can't believe I spent that, but so the process of starting this beast up is turn the gas on to on, see if the gas is coming down that line, and then turn the choke on, just flip up that button, and then you want to prime it to get the piston kind of lubed up a little bit before you kick it over. So kick it over slowly 5 times like Charlie's doing.
One more time.
One more time. Now we'll just hammer it.
At the ankle.
Yeah, I know. It's fun, isn't it?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Time for these bad boys.
Oh, that's a good idea. The half boot. Will it fit in there though?
Oh yeah.
It has to fit. Look at how it's weird that the plastics are custom, so you can fit your boot right back there. It's so weird. Don't wreck my plastics.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, that's broken again. So at least it started. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We'll get the throttle thing fixed. Maybe it needs choke, I don't know. We'll try it. Probably needs a choke on. Hold on. Okay. Let's see if we can find the coolant leak now. Let it idle. We're looking for the coolant leak right now. Find anything? See any coolant coming out? What? You see anything? Neither. No coolant along here, along there, along there. Could be the water pump though. Like maybe it's not cooling off the bike enough. How would you check it? You know?
I don't know.
But yeah, no coolant is coming out of anywhere when you start up the bike. So obviously it's when it gets really hot, it comes out from somewhere.
Yeah, when it's really flowing.
Yeah. So it's probably like the pump then, I would think. If it's not pumping the water in to replenish it and cool it off. And it gets too hot, and then
what? But I don't. Still has to come from someone.
Yeah, I know. I think it boils over the top of that thing. Want to check that?
Yeah.
We can check that here quick. Take off the plastics and check her out. So there's two screws right here that come out, and then there's a couple up here.
I don't think that radiator is original.
Oh, look at the snow coming down.
Oh, jeez. That's actually like, oh my gosh.
Let's see. Jeez. What's the date today? October
20th.
October 20th, snowing. Not good. It's not a good start to the winter. And it's like hail snow, like that's gonna be slippery stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Alright, so let's get back to this.
I need to get a blaster so we can get some donuts.
Alright, we got this cover off. Out of the way, we got the coolant, or the radiator, right here.
Looks so weird without that on.
And you can see the overflow goes right over to here. So I don't know if it was just... Oh wait, it goes up to here. Would it be boiling out through here?
No.
Or coming out through there? And splashing up? I don't know. It's coming from somewhere. Is it hot?
No.
It's a little bit warm.
Yeah, but it.
No, it's fine. Do it. Just don't put your face over by it just in case. Is it full? It's just like completely empty.
Yeah, it's full.
Is it? Take your phone. Shine down there. Just for the camera so people can see it. Yeah. It's pretty full. Looks good. I mean,
Turn off the camera. I think there's metal shavings in there.
Yeah, right.
That wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't mean anything, but no, that's the radiator part, the fins.
No, look. Tiny little.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have that. Just metallic stuff coming off. So yeah. So the coolant didn't really go down that much. So I don't even know what the heck is going on with it. Isn't that confusing?
Yeah.
So we know that there's no coolant in the oil. We know that the coolant didn't really go down. We know that there's no, like we started it up, there's no leaking anywhere when you start up the quad. So it's when it gets hot, something happens. And I don't know what that would be.
Oh, feels good.
Ooh, that feels really good.
Ooh. It just rained because it just melts.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I guess we'll figure this out and get back to you guys. We did just figure out what it wasn't, I guess. So that's good.